Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Living with Autism by Michael Lettman. Today, we'll be talking about my second year spring semester in the Melissa Riggio Higher Education Program. And look who's here to interview me about my semester, Frank Laskowitz. Hey, Frank.
Hi, Michael. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be back on Michael's YouTube channel. Thank you, Michael.
Of course, Frank. You may read me my questions.
With pleasure. So, how much did you enjoy the spring semester? How much fun did you have, buddy?
Well, if it was on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7 because, once again, it was another full-time remote semester. But I did enjoy my classes and the experience that I've had during that semester.
Nice. I'm glad you had a good time, buddy. What were some of the KCC classes that you took?
Well, I had 2 KCC classes. One class was Career and Life Planning, taught by Professor Shamika Weeks. The other class was Seminar and Practicum Early Childhood Education Curriculum, taught by Professor Susan Carpenter. Not only have I enjoyed both of those classes, but I've learned a lot from those classes as well.
That's really good, Michael. It seems like you had a lot of work cut out for yourself this semester. So I'm curious, how much time on your schedule did you have to study and complete your assignments?
Well, that time is called study and assignments on my schedule, which I've had 4 times a week, which I'm really grateful for, since it gave me enough time to work on my assignments with my mentors, so I won't stress out about it.
Nice. That's good. I'm glad you were able to use that time with the mentors to complete all your assignments. That's very good to hear. Can you share a little bit about your experience with Early Childhood Education 3000?
Of course. Not only am I once again grateful to Professor Susan Carpenter for everything she's done for me in that class, I've learned a lot from her once again. I've attended her class in the spring semester once a week. I've done some good commenting for my classmates on Blackboard so I can communicate with them. I've enjoyed that. And I would like to talk about some of the project assignments that my classmates and I have worked on during our early childhood education class in the spring semester. Here we go. One assignment I like to talk about is a read aloud. Yes, we picked out children's books for us to read to each other so we can discuss questions and comments about them, as I've learned that it's very important to have a nice story to read for little children. Or should I say, having good stories to read to little children. Yeah, I love something called story time, which I actually like. Next, we also watched a disability film documentary called Intelligent Lives, which I really enjoyed. I got to watch the lives of a few people with disabilities, as I've watched them step onto their paths towards their future, if you know what I mean. Watching those people with disabilities in their lives, yes, and seeing their experiences and watching them step up, step up, you know what I mean, and continuing down their paths towards their future. I was so happy for them. I've learned a lot from that film. Another assignment involved in doing some planting. Yes, I've learned from Professor Susan Carpenter that it's very important to teach children about the wonders of nature and the environment. Yes. Sometimes it's really nice to watch children enjoy doing nature activities like planting, which is what my classmates and I were doing. We've done some plantings from our own homes, and I'll share what I've done during that assignment. I planted some seeds in a pot of dirt. I placed it outside. I gave it some water, and it got some rainwater too, and it resulted into a blooming plant, which I actually like. And I took pictures of it and posted on Blackboard. My classmates did the same with their plants for their assignment. And we've enjoyed it. Next, project assignment, which was very important for me. We made up our own songs. Well, actually, we made up our own song lyrics that can be sung to the tune of a children's song, like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. A song that I made can be sung to that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star tune, and it relates to brushing your teeth. One final assignment we did in our class, we've made our songs into books. Yeah, my classmates have done excellent work on their books that I gave them some great comments on Blackboard. I was so happy for them. And I'm glad that I've placed my song into a book. Maybe it's not as good as my classmates, but it's still a nice book. And I'm grateful to have enjoyed doing that assignment. And you, my viewers, have a chance to see that song/book that I've done on my channel. I'm grateful to Professor Susan Carpenter for all the experience she has given me.
Wow, that sounds great. It sounds like you had a lot of activities and projects to do. I learned so much about the class. I even learned new ideas of what to do with kids. So that sounds like a lot of fun. So thank you for that, Michael. Now, if you don't mind, would you also share your experience about SD 1100?
Of course. Just like how I've enjoyed EDC 3000 with Professor Susan Carpenter, I've also enjoyed and learned from SD 1100 with Professor Shamika Weeks. It wasn't a class to attend. We've had to do Blackboard assignments. And from what I've learned during that class, I've learned about cover letters. To be honest, I always thought that it was only resumes that were needed, for aiming to get a job. But it turns out cover letters are also needed, and references. Yes, I've learned a lot from Professor Weeks. I also learned that cover letters shares more info about you, and references involve people that can give you a good description so you can be a good employee for a job. And what I've also learned is elevator pitches and job interviews. Yes, I've learned the differences between good and bad elevator pitches in a job interview. You say what you need to say, which is very important in a job interview, so that the employers can see you for who you are, so they can recognize you as a good employee. And professional exquisite. I've learned a lot from that topic. How important it is to have good respect, having good manners, and make sure you are communicating with your employees so that you can have a good connection with the team that you'll be with during your job. Yes. Whew. That shows how important it is that you really have to hold on to the job that you want to hold on to. Whew, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from Professor Shamika Weiss, and I'm grateful for everything she has done for me in my class. Too bad I couldn't be with her class in person because that class was very important to me. But all the experience that I've earned from that class was worth it. I've enjoyed EDC 3000 and SD 1100 in the spring semester.
Very good, Michael. It seems like you were very busy. Now, in the past, you have mentioned that you were also part of AHRC TV news crew. Would you mind, talking about that?
Sure thing. I can't stop thinking how COVID-19 ruined the upcoming work that I was going to do with the news crew. Yes, I was an excellent anchor in AHRC TV News, run by Eduardo Grispo, who was the director of our news crew. We had some upcoming work, and then COVID-19 got in the way. And there was no news crew for months as we were locked in our homes. But then, during the spring semester, our news crew got back to work, except we had to do it remote. And I was very happy about that. I was happy to see Director Eduardo calling back for his news crew. Some of us only returned, but he still got his crew back. And he began to show us videos of what else we need to do as a news crew so we can eventually be back to work at some point.
That's great. That's so great. I am very happy for Eduardo. I'm very happy for those of you that were able to go back. It sounds like so much fun. I've seen your videos on the AHRC TV news crew, and you've done phenomenal work. Great job. So now it's been about 1 year, it's about the 1 year anniversary since, COVID and the program moving online. Can you talk to us about how do you feel? How has things been for you?
Well, good and bad. I will never forget how COVID-19 ruined and interfered with my college life. Yeah, 1 year later, many months I was locked in my home, attending my college program remotely, and we will never know how COVID-19 shall end. But I'm used to attending my college program remotely, and it is safe. I don't know if I'll ever get my freedom back, just like everyone else is wondering. But I'm still used to attending my college program. Whew. As we will see if we'll eventually get our freedom back, because I'm sure my college program would like to get back to work in person, I guess. I mean, I'm sure.
Great, great. That's really, really great. Now, I heard you did, some things for the World Autism Awareness Month. How do you feel about the work that you did? Can you tell us about that?
Well, of course. Well, I'm very happy for all the work that I've done during World Autism Awareness Month. I got to work on a presentation about the creator of Pokemon. I've helped with a special video for the AHRC and the ARC New York organizations. And I've worked on some videos to honor the anniversaries of a few organizations. I am grateful for all that I've done for the autistic community during their special month.
That's really good, buddy. That's really, really good to hear. I'm glad you were able to take part. Now, I want to give a big shout out, big congratulations to all the 2021 Melissa Riggio graduates as they graduated this month. So, and I understand you attended that graduation for the Kingsborough Melissa Riggio students. Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? How was this experience for you?
Well, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I got to see my classmates graduate in the program. Yes, they've graduated. They're about to move on with alumni, about to continue their beginning into their future lives. But I also feel bad for them because COVID-19 ruined their chance for in-person graduation, which is why everyone had to make sure their remote graduation turns out just as good as in-person. They still got to graduate. They still got to enjoy it. Their family still got to watch as they graduate from the college program. And I can be happy for my 2021 graduating classmates.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Final statement by Michael Lettman. Everything that I've learned and experienced in the spring semester of my second college year, from the two classes I've attended, which are EDC 3000 and ST 1100, from getting back with the news crew, from 1 whole year of attending my college program remotely, from all the work that I've done during World Autism Awareness Month, from attending the 2021 remote graduation, I've gained a lot of experience during my second year spring semester, and I hope to aim for more experience while continuing to attend the Melissa Riggio Higher Education Program. Frank, I thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me, Michael. You know, it's always a pleasure. Everyone, if you made it to this point, thank you so much. If you're new, you know, hit that like button, give a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.
And with that, we'll see you all next time on Living with Autism by Michael Lettman. Frank, say goodbye to my viewers.
Take care, everyone. Goodbye.
That's all.
Bye.